Shalom, shalom, shalom. I got the car, got a highway and byway street sermon, and I'm about to get into it. But first and foremost, I'm already facing east, so I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, which taught this 144% truth. And double honors also goes to the 7 elder apostles also of on West Slope established this foundation. All right. And you know, I'm just gonna get right into it, man. I'm gonna get into this dream that I had yesterday. All right, on May 24th, 2022. So I just want to first get into this dream that I had, and I'm gonna get a scripture first. All right, but the dream that I had, let's be real quick, and all right. So I'm gonna go to the book of Joel, chapter 2. I'm gonna get Joel 2:28. All right, so this is Joel 2:28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. All right, now women aren't prophets, first and foremost. So how are they prophesying? They're prophesying by the prophets giving them the prophecies and the understanding. And so, you know, when they speak the truth out, whether it's, you know, to children or to women per se, all right, or to some of the unlearned, then that's how they're going to be able to prophesy. But the Most High is setting up women to teach the congregation and the flock, all right? And also, you know, whether you're old or young, you can have visions or dreams. Our visions primarily are when you're still awake in the physical, and dreams are when you're sleeping. All right. So let me read that again. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. All right. So I had this dream, all right, yesterday, and it went like this, man. I was in some type of train station, you know, looking type place, you know, that had multiple tiers, and it was real crowded. And I was wearing my tunic like so, and I had the same, I believe I had this same type of 1611 Bible with me. So I'm ministering right in there. Everybody's just scoffing and walking by. They're not listening. All right. And then out of nowhere, man, this guy shows up and he's wearing all white. And he's wearing an ancient Hebrew garb, but it sort of came up, you know, to the neck. All right. And he's wearing this garb, sort of came up to the neck, like one of those things like the Africans wear. All right. And so I look at the dude and he says to me, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm all right. Are you all right?" And he's like, "You need some help?" And I'm like, "No, I'm all right." He was like, you know, I wasn't really like being confrontational or nothing, but it was like, "I'm good. You know, I'm just doing the work." And he was like, "I think you need some help." And I'm roughly paraphrasing the conversation for the most part, but it went like that. And so then I was like, "All right, man." And For some reason, he looked just like the dude that was in the new Matrix movie. All right, he looked just like Morpheus. In fact, it was, his image in the dream. It was Morpheus, the modern day Morpheus, but he was wearing all white. And then so you need some help. Then so he looked up at the top area, and there was some snipers trying to kill me, man. And he took them out. There were Edomites. There were Edomite agents, and he took them out, man. But he was shooting, but he didn't have a gun. But he was sniping them with bullets, but there was no gun. It was like just like with his thoughts in his eyes. So then we run. He's like, "Run, get out of here." So then I leave to the next end. It's like this grassy area, and then in this grassy area, there was like this big white, Roman-looking fortress. All right, had pillars on it and everything, almost like a White House. And there was snipers up there, and they wanted to snipe. They were trying to take me out all throughout the dream. And so he took them out, man. And he would look at them, and his eyes would zoom in, and he's like, "You see him?" And I was like, "Yeah." It's always flies, bro. Damn. And so we zoomed in on him. And then bow, 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 bow. He's taking these damn Edomites out, man. And there's no gun. He had no gun at all. All right. So they're just dropping, brains blow. And the next thing you know what I'm saying? I get out the area. They're trying to attack. And everywhere he looks, he's just letting off shots, but it's just with his eyes and his thoughts. And it's one hitting the direct in the head, right? Or in the face, and they're just dropping like flies. Then it goes right back to the beginning, where we was at the beginning of the dream, in that train station type area. It was like a beige marble type of look. And he was like trying to aim and take him out. But it was so crowded that he couldn't shoot because people were in the way. All right. So then the next step was that they were he told me to run because he couldn't shoot them because there was so many people. All right. And he was trying to get the drop on them, and they're trying to get the drop on me. So I start running for the entrance. So I'm running for the entrance, running for my life basically. And when you got a beam on your back, it's like you can't get away fast enough, because you cannot run a bullet. And they had automatic weapons, man. So they started letting off all the rounds on me. So right when the bullets were about to kill me, I started flipping and doing cartwheels, just like in a Matrix, man. And I was doing flips and cartwheels the whole way through. The whole way through, man. And not one bullet touched me, and they were whizzing by under my armpits, going through my legs, by my head, by my neck, by my ears. And not one bullet touched me. And I was wondering, like, how am I doing this? And every time I touched down, I just flipped in a different direction. And I just kept flipping and flipping, and I'm doing triple, quadruple somersaults. And these bullets were just whizzing by me, man, and they're missing every single bullet, man. It was about 3 or 4 dudes, and there's da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And none of the bullets could touch me, man. All right. And then finally, the guy that looked like Morpheus, who was wearing all white, he started, doing the thing with his eyes again, like where he just looks at him, and then it was like gunshots going off, bah, 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 and it was just taking him out. Meanwhile, I'm flipping and flapping, and somersault flips and all that stuff. And then I woke up, man, and I was like, yo, and that's just one of my visions. That's the second 144,000 type vision that I had, man. And so yesterday, or today rather, I looked up because I had a big vision on the 24th of May in 2015. And that's what brought me into this call to taking his truth serious. All right. And so I looked up May 24th, and on the Gregorian calendar, it's the 144th day of the year, man. All right. And I thought that was extremely spiritual and mind blowing. And the Spirit compelled me to share that because I get these deep dreams and stuff, man, and I don't really talk about it. So now I'm gonna go to get to my lesson. Well, that was a part of the lesson. All right, so in summary, man, I've had 244,000 visions, man. And one was 7 years ago. So this is like Shalom. This is like my 7th year in this truth officially as a workman, man. And it came because of a calling, man, and a vision in a dream that I had that I'll do a video on a different segment, Abaratazah. All right. And that took place on May 24th, 2015. And it turns out, man, that May 24th, 2015 was the 144th day of the year. All right. Trying to get some decent lighting. All right. So I'm doing on time, 11 minutes. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. All right, so I'll praise you, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. This is Hebrews chapter 12, and it reads, "Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and shine." Salakia. Let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience unto the race that is set before us. All right, so we got to run to this truth, and we got to run to do this work. We can't tarry, man. We can't take our time and say, "Oh, I'll do it when I feel like it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week." Because people put this world first, man. And that's not the Spirit to put this world first. So we can't be tarrying, man. All right, because we're already drenched in sin, and a mountain of iniquities is on us, man. And the blood of Yahushua is what cleansed us. And as sincere brothers, we're called to do this labor, man. So don't be putting this work off for bullshit, for lack of better words. All right. And I'm gonna get Habakkuk. I'm gonna get Habakkuk real quick, and I'm gonna go to chapter 2. I'm out here in the spirit, man. I hadn't done any highways and byways in about a week because I was pushing too hard, and had a little injury on my calf muscle. All right, so I had to let it heal up a little bit, man. And I'm not 100%, but I can't sit out no longer, man. I've been having highway and byway withdrawal, and this is actually what I do. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is, man. All right. I'm gonna get this Habakkuk chapter 2 real quick as soon as I can get to it, because these pages, we're trying to put in work on these pages. It's just they real crisp. So they be sticking together like dollar bills. All right, here we are, Habakkuk chapter 2. Habakkuk chapter 2 says, for the vision, Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It's talking about the end times, man, and judgment, man, which is also known as the face of Yahweh Yahushua, man. All right. So people are tarrying. These prophecies aren't tarrying. The work that needs to be done ain't tarrying, and the Most High never was waiting. It's just that people are ignorant. They don't know what's really going on. Our minds are not the mind of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man. All right, his mind isn't ours. Okay? So, we don't tarry, man. All right, so we're at the times of the end times now, and thermonuclear war is coming out. And that's why I'm out here to let the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Hispanics, West Indians, and those that confusion of face know that they're the Hebrew Israelites and they repent because the kingdom is at hand. And that's this truth. All right? And to repent and get right and have the sound doctrine, man. Because the 2/3 is going to be utterly destroyed. All right? So now back at Hebrews chapter 12. And it says, verse 2. Oh, let me go back to verse 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witness, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which does so easily beset us, and let us run with patience unto the race that is set before us. So we need to be running to do this work, man. Because we are in the end, and this place is going to get nuked, man. It's in the scriptures, man. 200 billion nukes are going to hit America, which is Mystery Babylon, man. All right? So all these people out here thinking they got something better to do, like they're going to fucking die, man. And there's no way to put it, and I don't give a fuck if they die. Because the scripture says they're going to be destroyed. So I'm on the Most High side. Kill these wicked motherfuckers. Kill these heathens. Kill these Edomites. Kill these 2/3. Take them out their misery, man. And so Yahweh has to come back and inherit the world. All right. And 144,000 elect men, the chosen men, we're going to rule with them forever, man. And pure power and perfection. All right. And then the rest of the Hebrew Israelites that were slaughtered, they're going to be reborn and reincarnated to us, man. It's going to be like Genesis all over again, but without no sin, man. We're going to rule over these fucking heathens, man. These Moabites, so-called China, the white man, the red man, Edom, Esau. The devil the Bible speaks of is the fucking white man. All right? And we're going to rule over them with an iron fist, man. So we don't, so with that being at hand, with that being the gospel and the good news, and we're going to rule over them fucking Hamites too, man. All right? And we're gonna be smashing these people to pieces when they disobey us. Hell, even if they listen, we might want to fuck them up. Because that's what they did to us. They fucked us up. We're gonna fuck them up. All right? Because the Most High is fair and balanced, man. He's not governed by his emotions like man. All right? And his only begotten children, beginning with his first only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, who created all of existence, he's gonna receive all of existence and rule over it, man. And we're gonna rule with him. So why are you not in these scriptures? This is our history book. This is our prophecy book. This is our future. I'm here to let the Hispanic brothers know you guys are from the tribe of Israel, the tribe of Issachar, and to repent. Because these nukes and the MOTB is coming for y'all, man. FEMA camps is coming for y'all, man. This economy is about to collapse. All right, this ain't no game. So let us run with patience unto the race that is set before us. All right, that's likened to being a track star, being in the Olympics. We're in the spiritual Olympics right now. All right, and we're running that race, man. And you want to run that race as best you can, man. You want the gold medal, which is being of the elect. Verse 2, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith. So Yahweh Shai is the author and the finisher of our faith, man. That's why he's the word. All right, and I got a precept on that. This place is filthy out here, man. It's flies and shit. So I got a precept on what I just said, man. This is St. John, chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning was the Word. All right, that word is Yahushua. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Allahayam, which are the angels, the powers. And the Word was Allahayam, or was God. That word God is plural, Allahayam, which is Yahushua and the angels. All right, the Malachium, or Malach. All right. So back to Hebrews 12 and 2. Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for joy that was set before him endured the cross. Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of Allahayam. He's sitting on the right hand of our Abba Yahweh. All right, and he died for the Hebrew Israelites because it brought him great joy to do so. And he's the author and finisher of our faith. Man. He's the Alpha and Omega. It's these bums over here, man. He's pissing on shit. Verse 3. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be weary and faint in your minds. Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin. All right, so we need to be locked in and understanding the order of things, understanding the sacrifices that was made for our salvation, man. And understand that we're in a real spiritual fight, man. Ephesians chapter 6. All right. And we need to consider and meditate on the transactions of blood, of holy blood of Yahushua and Mashiach, man, for being the author and the finisher of our faith. All right, this isn't some fake thing you can just gloss over, man. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. All right, so when you chastened by the Lord, man, don't faint, man. Brothers in this truth, doing this work, we don't quit. All right, because when you're trying to do right, man, that's when things start going bad. All right, but those are just tests. That's like a crucible, man. It's like being in a spiritual gym. All right, and you don't faint, man. You stay locked in the spirit. And you keep going, man. It's like if you're a marathon runner in the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're starting to feel the pains, but you're not going to quit. There's these flies all over the place from these bums bothering me, you know, because the spirit of Beelzebub is in them. But I'm not going to quit this truth. I'm not going to quit the job, man. As you have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children, my son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. All right, so those are the hopeful elect, man. We're going through hell in this world, man. All right, this isn't our heaven. This is Esau's heaven. This is the Sodomites' heaven. They're gonna get destroyed, man. Most High's gonna destroy you, Sodomites, and you fruit biscuits, man. You damn dope heads and you dope dealers. Most High's gonna destroy you, fruit biscuits, man. And your time is coming, man. Don't think that the face of the Lord is gonna tarry, man. Death is upon these devils. So we're going through this hell because this is hell, man. Hell is a condition. That hell that they taught in that wacky tacky Christian church, man, is from a poem of Dante's Inferno, man. That's not real. Hell is a condition. The Hebrew Israelites are in hell right now, man. And when Yahushua returns, all the heathen are going to be in their hell. All right? If ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with his sons. For what son is he whom the father chasteneth not? Who has a son that's a father, and he doesn't rebuke him, exhort him, chasten him, straighten him up, make sure he's in line, flick him in the back of his head, beat his ass to make sure that he grows up to be a real man? And that's why we go through this hell in this world of Esau and the heathen. All right, so that you know, we don't grow into just being men in the spirit, but we grow into being gods, man. All right, this is about us becoming gods and ruling as gods, no longer being these worthless piece of shit niggas. Dealing with Deuteronomy 28 curses. All right. So I got a precept on that. Go to the book of Psalms 82. This is Psalms 82. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High, but you shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. Arise, O power, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. All right, so Yahushua is going to inherit the earth and all nations. And his first fruits, his firstborn sons, there's 144,000 of them, which are the head of the elect. They're going to reign with him as joint heirs because, you know, you share the power with your sons and your father. And that's why it says here in Psalms 2 and 8, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. All right, so that's not included. The heathen is not going to heaven, man. The heathen is already in his heaven. All right, and the Most High hates the heathen, and so do I, man. And so do the other sincere brothers. So what is the state? What's going to be the state? The type of lifestyle? Damn, my phone is overheating. The heat, man. Phone is overheating. Fuck.